it every day, we be grinding. And if you ask me, we the best, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio. This is how we do every day, we be grinding. And if you wanna come and test us, I'ma be like, yo, that's us with the crazy flow. And you gon' hear us on the radio when I'm spitting all these rhymes.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 10-yard fight. I'm Coach KK. This is Volume 10, Part 9. We call Volume 10 the Gun Double Stack. Today's title is Conquer the Curl Flats. Here is the recipe. We have a smash concept that beats cover 4, cover 2, cover 3. It helps out with man coverage. You have a low passing concept, which is like a check down. That's jailbreak screen. That is totally different from our RPO read flanker screen and RPO trap alert. Although those two running concepts have a screen in it, that's totally different from the jailbreak screen. Your interchangeables are halfback slip screen, stack out, and 4 verticals. You should be coming out in those plays as well. You got to mix all of these plays in just like it's a like a hamburger, you know, like a cheeseburger. You know, you want lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, bread, your meat patty itself. You know, that's all of those things into one, you know, one hamburger, right? And that's how we do this thing. You know, that this is going to help you move methodically down the field. We don't have to worry about scoring one play touchdowns, although we scored on the first play of the game right there. But you know, that's having identity. So we're gonna get into that kind of stuff. Yeah, man. We don't focus on one play touchdowns. Often they happen though. Quite often they happen. You know, we score faster than what we're trying to do. And that's when you have identity and you're reading your keys and you're just popping. You know, you're popping on all cylinders. Everything is just good to go. All right, guys, all jokes to the side. These two games were back to back. I played these games back to back, and unbelievable this happened. We scored on the first play once again. These games were back to back, and we scored on the first play twice in a row. Now, as I mentioned before, it's 11 on 11. You stack the receivers and you do the double stack. That's 4 on 4 out there, which reduces to 2 on 2 on one side. And if that lead receiver make his block or shield his defender, that 2 on 2 reduces to 1 on 1. We go from 11 on 11 to 4 on 4 to 2 on 2 to 1 on 1. Shout out to the NYG fan 14. What's up, brother? He say this scheme is a real deal headache for user defenders. He's had his opponents overcommit to one side or just looking to stop the run, then he hit them with the fly route. Say this is an awesome scheme. He been labbing it and understanding how to read defenses. That's what's up, NYG fan. That's what's up, brother. Pound game to you, man. Yeah, this is all. It starts off as a numbers game. It starts off looking at the favorable matchups, whether it's by defenders or space. And you can see I tried it again. It ain't worked that time. It's a hit or miss because when we reduced it to 1-on-1, something didn't go right. We didn't make that man miss. So we did a lot of things. We got the catch at least. We got past the line of scrimmage, but we didn't make that first man miss. Yeah, so as you can see, this city slicker tried to be slick. We're in halfback screen and he has been hit with the RPO read flanker screen, so he decided to put his defensive end in the curl flat right here, right? While he go user the middle or the other side. Man, that's funny right there. Good try, buddy. Good try. And we still gained 6 yards on the play, and we made us a manageable 3rd and 2. All right, so yeah, this is why we call it a 10-yard fight. We don't have to score on the first play of the game. We don't have to get 30 and 40-yard bombs. As you can see, this guy's pressing real hard. This is a tactic what I do. Sometimes I'll hold off. I wouldn't go take a shot just because I see press. You know, because then it'll be obvious that I'm doing hot routes and stuff, right? So I just loft them to sleep. I continue, checking down and going short and stuff. Nice cut for 7 yards. Nice way to have patience with the run game. I loft them to sleep. I'll let 2 and 3 and 4 plays go by and he press it. In this case, I wanted to go ahead and do it, take care of business and take a shot. Now that's not to say every single time they press hard I'm gonna take a shot back there. No, you don't have to do that. And that's against one of the best right there. That's Sauce Gardner right there. That's against one of the best. So with that being said, it don't really matter about who the defender is, because we had the advantage. First of all, he's back paddling. He don't have any safety over the top, and he's pressing, right? So off rip, he's at a disadvantage. We're just stalled at the line of scrimmage, and if we get past and the hand check and all that stuff, then that's a green light to go throw that go route. So yeah, man, that's how that thing goes. So we back to it, and he's backing up this time, and that opens up our short passing game. Nice 10 yards, right? You can see he's playing off coverage. And this is what we want to do to him. We want to get him mixing things up, get him off his square, get him calling things he don't want to call or don't even usually call, while we stay the same. That's the influence you have when you understand your identity out here in these formations and sets. Our objective is to lure them into cover 2. Not just the cover 2, just to get them in from one coverage to another so they can show what they're doing. I keep saying that part. They're forced to reveal their hand. As you can see right here, he tried to be slick and make cover 2 look like cover 3, but we have reads for both sides of the field. And I've stated before that you want to take a quick glance one way and then another quick glance the other way. You don't want to sit out here and be rolling out and scrambling and stuff. That would be a recipe for disaster. You would be off script. It would be a broken play, and if the concept fails on that side that you rolled out to, you are a dead fish in the water. Here we go right here. The middle of the field was wide open. Look at him defending triangle on that streak. See the influence once again. See the influence on when you're attacking certain things, that opens up other areas. And see, that was just a simple halfback streak. You get to do that like twice a game. Sometimes you don't get to do it at all. It all depends on what's going on. Gotta wait for that moment. Guys, if you want to get me a cold cup of coffee, that's $catfish424. That would be gladly appreciated. While I'm in the lab, I'm more concerned about you guys hitting that like button and commenting, letting me know what you guys got going on, how as well is it working for you. Give me a nice little, something for what you did in 5 games with the scheme. Did you put it in your custom playbook? What happened? Let your boy know something. Alright, different scheme right here. New team. Another AFC East opponent. Buffalo Bills. Alright, as you can see right here, this is a cover 3 type of guy. Earl flat once again. This time we just had to wait for the low man to sit on the low route, and we attack the deep third. Alright, the deep third has deep third responsibility. He's not in man coverage. He's just responsible for that area. So that being said, it's not always the curl flat defender. It's the curl flatted area of what we're trying to conquer, right? And I figured that that's the weakest part on the defense for this scheme right here, because they're not going to send 3 and 4 people in that area. It's just going to be 2 or maybe 3. And then when they do flood it like that, you have the middle of the field open. So once again, we threw this ball with anticipation. This was a beautiful throw. This is understanding pattern recognition. This is just being in a rhythm, doing your play and your concept against all defenses, and you can just see it. You not only you see it, you feel it. As soon as you snap the ball, 1, 2, and then go. All you got to do is just make sure you throw it in with timing. Get your feet set. Make sure your pass protection is good to go. And that's another key that's red. So yeah, man, I've been playing the game at work lately against the guys, and I'm kind of the top dog at work. They can't really do nothing with me, man. I've been in the double stack lately, and people are sitting back, you know, the guys who don't play and the other guys who are not playing at the time are looking like, man, you're one-dimensional. I can stop the double stack. You ain't really doing nothing. It's the same thing every down, and it's not. I say it's easy for them to say that from the outside looking in, but you get on that field and you on defense and you got to start making adjustments and kind of counter to what I'm doing and follow what I'm doing. Do you have time to even set your defense up, you know, or do you understand the numbers advantage like I do? Because right now I'm seeing 2-on-1 on the outside, and that's gonna happen sometime, you know, that's gonna happen sometime, but more or less than not, we're going down the field. We're going down the field, and we're going to get these matchups on the outside or in the middle, right? It's spacing. Look at this beautiful curl flat combination right here. I didn't have time then. That was my bad. That was my bad. See, I paid the price for not blocking the running back. So the running back is crucial in this scheme because he's responsible for receiving. He's responsible for being in a running concept as well as blocking. Blocking plays a percentage in the scheme for your running back. So gotta make sure you block your running back out here because they coming. Alright, once again, curl flat combination out here on the outside. This combination beats man coverage, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. And what it does, it pulls one defender to the sideline and it pulls the other guy. It spaces them out basically. Yeah, and you got to know when to throw the ball. That's an easy concept right there. That's back to the basics. A curl flat combo. Yeah, that's West Coast style right there. And like I say, the defense ain't really sending 3 players in one area. When they start sending 3 players in one area, then you kind of in trouble, or you got to go somewhere else. But you'll eventually catch on to when they're doing that. Like right here, I'm surprised he's not sending these ends to the area out there. Then he'll have a little bit of leverage. But right now, look at this right here. We got all the space to the left if we make our man miss. Look at this whip route out there on the outside. Got him. Nice agility, nice throw, nice timing. And because another thing, because we're so spaced out on the outside, they start shading in. They don't expect us to go to the sidelines where we're already spaced that far out. But that's another thing, you know, we can literally, and there's probably spots on this formation that I haven't even seen yet. That's why I want you guys to let me know what you've seen. Alright, man, I'm Coach KK. This wraps up part 9 of volume 10. I'll see you in the next one.
This is how we do it every day. We be grinding, and if you ask me, we the best. I'ma be like.